Hey, what's up, 2K culture? It's your boy Indy, 2K all day, every day. In the house and the place to be, coming back at you with another My Team banger. And today, guys, I think we're like two, maybe like 2.5 weeks into the season. I've been slacking a little bit. I just hit 75 wins. I'm in tier one, or I'm really close to getting into tier one. I'm like maybe 3 or 4 games away. And Showdown has been a little bit sweatier than usual. It's been pretty sweaty this year, but nonetheless, I'm still gonna get to my 200, easy showdown wins, and it'll be no different from any other season. But right now, I'm having a lot of fun. I'm having a blast. I'm having a ton of fun, and I just got my season 6 mode completion card. This is the first one I've gotten, and like I said, I just hit 75 wins. I think I'm like I said, about 3 or 4 games away from tier one. I'll be there by the end of this weekend or by the end of this week for sure. But I'm real happy to get this card, and I want to say to anyone that is playing Showdown and you get 75 wins a season, or you get 100 wins a season, or you get 150 or 200, or you get to the ultimate prize, the 250 wins per season. I want to give you your flowers, your props, your respect, because this mode, I want to say, is pretty damn sweaty, and it might be the sweatiest out of all of the modes, because lately I've been playing things like All-Star Team Up, which I loved in season one, but there's nothing sweaty about that. It's just a bunch of noobs and randoms, playing together and making a lot of mistakes out there in them courts and just jacking up bad threes. And then the park is the same thing. It's just a lot of scrubs, a lot of barbecue chicken, out there. I play a lot of threes, where you're controlling all three players, and I'm kind of dominating out there. I get my 5 game win streak every single Sunday, and that's not a problem. It doesn't ever, you know, bother me getting that streak. So, and the salary cap. If you're playing salary cap, you are the most average, basic, casual fan out there, because that is the biggest scrub mode out of all of the scrub modes. But I want to say Park. I want to say All Star Team Up, Park, and Salary Cap are all like, for your average, basic, casual fan. For your, I'm not saying scrubs, but if you like those modes, that's great. And if you're out there dominating, that's great. And you're out there having fun, because winning equals fun. But none of those modes are like as difficult as Showdown. None of those modes are as serious as Showdown. Showdown is like a serious mode. That and King of the Court. Those two by far are like my favorite modes in this game, because it gets real competitive. It gets, your blood flowing, the juice is going, and the competition is out there if you seek it. Now, if you're just trying to avoid the competition, you don't play King of the Court and stuff. You don't play Showdown. You go to the park and you play casually with your buddies. You go to All-Star Team Up, you team up with your buddies and you play casually with your buddies. But if you really like a good sweat, and you're like a real competitive person, and you like a real good challenge, and you like to compete, go find the competition. It's out there for sure. King of the Court and Showdown. So let's see what I'm gonna do with my, yeah, here it is. I want to say I'm about 4 wins away from tier one, and I'll definitely be there by the end of the week. I think I also have like 1 or 2 of those extra Showdown wins. So I'm definitely gonna be there by the end of the week. I could even get there tonight if I wanted to, but I just hit 75 wins, and I'm going to take a little bit of a break from Showdown, because I want to go do I'm going to try to get the second mode completion card from the Breakout Gauntlet, and I think that only takes like 12 hours to complete. If not, I'm going to try to, let me check something real quick. I've got 138 triple threat games, and then I got only 5 clutch time games. That's like about 400 games. I think I could do that in like one weekend. That's not really difficult at all, and I don't even have to do the breakout gauntlet board. So I'll definitely have my second mode completion card by the end of this weekend, And the reason why I'm trying to get this as soon as possible is because I really, really, really desperately want this beautiful, beautiful looking Tom Chambers card right here. For those of you that don't know, I actually ran with the Diamond Tom Chambers card in seasons, I think 1 and 2, maybe even a little bit of 3. He was playing my small forward or my power forward. Usually he was playing my small forward. I believe I was running Chambers at the 3, maybe Googs at the 4, and Sigma at the 5, I want to say. But or maybe it was Shangoon at the 4, but it was something like that. But this card definitely got plenty of playing time for me in seasons 1 and like 2. I was definitely running the fuck out of that Diamond Tom Chambers card, and I kept preaching and telling people how great that Diamond card was, and nobody was listening to me. Nobody discovered or really knew how good Tom Chambers was until his Galaxy Opal card came out in the exchange for free. But this card has been good like all year. His diamond card is really good. And if you're running salary cap, if you're playing salary cap, I would recommend running a Tom Chambers card, a diamond Tom Chambers at the 3 or the 4. But that's what I'm gonna use my card for. And now I only need to get one more, and it should be easy to get the 250 clutch time, and then I got like 100 and maybe like 20 triple threat games left. And I'll have this. So maybe by the end of this weekend, if I really, really grind and push myself, I can have this card by the end of this weekend. Besides that, the other cards in the Season 6 exchange are really not that good. Like, I don't want this 99 overall Dark Matter Darius Garland, all this Pistol Pete. This Mike Finley might be okay. This Deathless Shrimp might be okay. I think he's like 6'10 or 6'9 at the 3. This Rudy Gobert should be really good. He's always, always a really good card, and it's only one event piece. I think it's like one Galaxy Mode completion event card. Yeah, was it just one Season 6 mode completion event card? I think that's what I said before. But he should be a really, really good card because they always make him. They always make Rudy Gobert really juiced defensively and offensively. He's pretty good, and his release is pretty decent. He's gonna be a really good card. He'll be like a Dark Matter that plays like a 100. His other cards were really good this year also. This Hidden Gems pack has only like one good card left in it, and that would be Karl Malone. And who wants to run with Karl Malone? This free 10-pack box, you never get anything from this at all. It's a fucking joke. And what I usually rack up on are the badges. As you can see, I'm just down to one pack of Legends, and you get to pick 5 out of this pack. So this year I've been just racking up Legends. All of my sellable players like Chris Webber and Anthony Edwards and Zion, they're all badged out. They all have 40 Legends each, and I still have like 40 Legends in my collection. So it's really important to collect these badges and stock up on them because they're going to improve your players' gameplay and they're going to add great value to your players when you're done and you're ready to sell them. So I always think it's worth it to get, badges anytime you can. And then the 50,000, I don't think it's worth to get the 50,000 with the mode completion card unless there's nothing else to pick because that means you did all that grinding for just 50,000 and you can get that from just grinding like domination or grinding some showdown. You get 35,000 MT from Showdown every week, if not more. So that's why I'm going with Tom Chambers, and he's a really, really good elite card. Probably like the second best release in the game. I think Lindenberg is the only one that's got a better release in this game. Besides that, he's probably got the second best release in this game. And before I let you guys go, let's go take a look at the team real quick. So as you can see, I got Draymond at the 1. Well, 100 overall, Draymond Green. 100 D-Wade, 100 C-Web, 100 Bam, 100 Shaq, 100 D-Rose, 100 Anthony Edwards, who I just pulled like maybe about 3 or 4 days ago. 100 Zion, who is really, really overlooked, and there's no reason to talk down on this card, the Chris Webber card or the Anthony Edwards cards. I think these cards are fucking great, and I ended up falling in love with all of those cards. Blake Griffin is even still a pretty good, pretty decent card. I'm still running him off the bench. And all my cards are all badged out with their Hoffs and their Legends. KG, love this card. I got 100 Mitchell as my PG3, and I'm still running this Zach LaVine card that I love to this day. And this Shangoon card turned out to be pretty good. He also had a really good Diamond card, and I believe like a really good Galaxy Opal. But this card has been pretty good all year, like pretty solid, and he really surprised me. This card is very underestimated too. But most of these cards are all no money spent. They're all locked in, no money spent cards. And the cards that I did get, like C Web and Zion, I got them for like 900,000 MT on some good snipes. So I spent maybe 1.8 million MT, and I had that and then some stacked away because I've been grinding and stacking my MT all year for when these cards, these type of end game cards came out. As you can see, I got 10 million, 10.1 million MT, and I was stacking my MT all year, all season, every single season, until these end games cards started coming out. And then I buy the affordable ones, and I grind for the ones that you're able to get for free, no money spent. And then Anthony Edwards, I got really lucky, and I pulled them out of a free, not a free, it was just a 10-pack box. That's about as free as it gets with this game. But once I get Tom Chambers, I'll be moving Blake Griffin to the bench, to the reserves. He'll probably replace Fangoon, and he'll go to the collection. And then I'll move C Web down here as my power forward off the bench, and then I'll have Tom Chambers as my small forward starting. And that'll be my squad for the rest of the season, and probably going into part of season 7 until I figure out how to get some invincibles on this squad with my. Oh, by the time I sell C Web, Zion, and Anthony Edwards, I'll probably be sitting on about 15 to 16 mil. So season 7 is when I'll start being concerned about getting some invincibles on this squad. If not, maybe some goats. With all that said, peace out, 2K community. Stay savage, never average. Getting to 75 wins in Showdown in the first 2 weeks, that's savage as fuck. Peace out, fam. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise that you ain't a savage if you're out there killing it in Showdown.